Here it is. Welcome to the world of Paw Patrol at Chessington World of Adventures. We are just 3.5 weeks, I think, from opening, and everything is unveiled. And as you see when we have a quick look around, quite frankly, it looks ready to go. Last time we were here, the sign wasn't undone, and of course, all the bases have been put in. I expect this to be coloured, I expect this to be finished off, but actually, as we look into the area, it just looks done. I can't lie. A few finishing touches. I mean, there's no light bulbs yet if you want to get really picky, but it looks done. The sign has also been uncovered from the back, where, of course, you saved the day. Look at that. I love that, love that. Little touches. Further detail on the side of the drift building has been complete, and by the looks of the floor, it's just the guttering to go on as they continue to work on the ride today. The gift shop looks ready, all the windows look ready, automatic door signs, little things, bits and pieces. Not a lot of construction going on. You can see the park in the middle. You get a really good view, in fairness, from either Croc Drop or Rattlesnake, which we can't get until it opens. Although the coaster has been tested in the last couple of days, we haven't seen it yet today. But everything else we've seen go round. A final look round towards the coaster, and indeed some of the theme pieces down the bottom. Guessing by the barrier over the exit here that we're not expecting Croc Drop to join us today. It's very quiet, we've not seen anything go up, to be fair. It's quite funny that on Pirates Plummet's opening day down at Creeley that Croc Drop is not joining the party today. No sign of life down here. Something we've yet to highlight is that on top of the Tomb Blaster roof, they have installed solar panels right the way across. Now, you can't get a very good view from down here, but you can actually see them. But you can obviously see them from Tiger Rock. And this is why we have the new fencing around here, which steams right the way around the ride over to the other side. And you can just quickly see sort of a little bit in the background. But yeah, solar project in. These definitely weren't here, and they're all brand new for this year. This will be the first time we've had a look around the zoo since February, and the flamingos are on a wild adventure, which means they've left the park, basically, is what we're saying. Now, they were still part of Safari because we have been on that, but the signage here has gone, and it's a little bit confusing because this was initially the area for the lorikeets, and then they rebuilt the cage down by the skunks and Amazu for the lorikeets. However, the lorikeets are now moved back here. I don't really understand, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I don't really understand. You understand? Because we're as close to them here, I'd argue. I get the avian flu precautions, probably as close to them here as what we were down the bottom one, which probably could have been barried off a bit. Our ducks loving life over there, even though the flamingos are gone. We are going to head round now and just check out other parts of the zoo, but see what's going on with the enclosure down there. We were looking forward to the walkthrough again. Even with the avian flu, I guess the walkthrough might not have been in, but I don't really understand what's happening with the project, because this was initially slated to be done over summer last year. Obviously wasn't done. The flamingos were here, and they were very much saying that they were here, whereas now all the signage for the flamingos has gone. The old enclosure for the birds, which we have seen tortoises in, seems to be that it will get tortoises in again, because it says when they're upside down, let a member of staff know. I'm not entirely sure how they get out here, other than being put in here. I'm not entirely sure it's finished yet either, but we do have a new fence down the back. Now, this is a bit weird. So apparently all the pheasants and ducks and things and pigeons are still in here, which they kind of are, and there's now no sign of them being lorikeets. So, will you walk through with these at some point? I'm not entirely sure. They were definitely finishing off the path and the enclosure. It actually looks quite nice, to be honest. And it's rammed down here, I will just say. People, you know, we keep saying it, I'd love them to develop the zoo just a little bit better so that people can come and enjoy the zoo, because people are here looking for animals. Yeah, want to see more, really want to see more. But this isn't open yet, and it could be down to avian flu. I just don't really understand what's going on with the lorikeets at the moment. Gruffalo meet and greet has now moved, and this is the VIP experience area where you would purchase VIP experiences, I'm guessing, Cody. I guess it's quite good having it right next to Paw Patrol, given the amount of people that will flow through this area. There'll be quite a few, won't there, in fairness? Yeah. Some further details been added to the front of the Pizza Pasta building, but over here at the Armada, the sign is up, but look at the water wheel go. Now, water wheel side, the boats are back. We've been waiting all season, but here they are. The boats are back for control, and the refurbishment of this is now complete. Down at the site of the Blue Barnacle, last time we did show you that the entrance had been moved. Well, this is from around the other side now to what the entrance actually looks like, which is path, bridge, and a bit of path. Now, the ride is supposed to reopen tomorrow. It'll actually be long after this video goes up. It's supposed to open on the 4th of April. This is not opening on the 4th of April.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. But it does kind of give you a little bit more insight as to exactly where the route and everything's taken. It's blocked off from here at the moment. But you will walk down the side there. We'll go around and show you that again, show you the pathway a bit clearer, around here and then down here and in, completely ignoring everything on the right. Now, the theme people, I'll call them the theme people, have re-themed on the right here as you walk around. Now, I don't think they're going to take this shed down. I think they're going to use that as theming pieces. So actually, all this over here has been really nicely done. In honesty, I just kind of hope, as this is just, I don't know, I kind of hope that path is sorted out and it's not left like that. You know, it does need ripping up, in fairness, or more rocks put down and some more grass and things. It's just not going to look too good if it stays like that. But I'm all right with this being enclosed into this area, but hopefully up there is themed really nicely. The new sign for Blue Barnacle is around here, right next to Shipwreck Coast, right behind Cody, who won't be there all the time, in fairness. And it's going to head down here, so you can see the cue boards to the left there. So all the queue's got to be built out. I kind of like this in a way. It's quite good, I suppose, that it's going to head down here and around to the left and then in the back area. But again, there's still quite a lot to do. There'll be so many people that sort of jump over the side there if they don't enhance this fence here. None of the fencing is up there. We can't get down Wild Woods, and of course you're going to exit around about the same area. So yeah, I would probably say we're still a week or so away before this opens, but it is good that things have been moved. But as you can see, whilst lighting has gone in, the electrics are still being done. There's no bulbs or anything in there yet. I don't know whether or not these have been placed in quite yet either. So yeah, a fair bit of work to do here at Blue Barnacle. We'll actually finish our update outside of the park. It is rammed in there. It's Good Friday. We thought we'd get an update over the Good Friday weekend. It's really busy. So that's the kind of a look at Paw Patrol. We didn't go into too much detail. We really wanted to catch Chase's mountain coaster testing, and that's exactly what we did. And I've got to be honest, there probably won't be an awful lot of Paw Patrol updates over the next couple of weeks heading to its opening, because quite honestly, there's really nothing else going on down there. But we will, of course, be looking at Minecraft. Very quick shot of that today. Yeah, lots happening in the zoo, lots happening around the park. Blue Barnacle should be back open, and I hope you've enjoyed the update. Plenty more to come in 2026.